Tonight, millions of Americans could witness one of the most breathtaking natural wonders in the sky, the Northern Lights. The mesmerizing aurora borealis is expected to be visible across a large portion of the United States, including as far south as Colorado. This rare event has skywatchers and photographers eagerly preparing for an unforgettable night. So, what's causing the spectacular light show? The Northern Lights occur when charged particles from the sun collide with gases in Earth's atmosphere. These particles are carried by the solar wind, and when they reach our planet, they interact with oxygen and nitrogen high above the surface, creating waves of glowing colors, most often green, pink, and purple. This time, scientists say a strong geomagnetic storm is responsible for pushing the auroras much farther south than usual. Typically, the Northern Lights are visible near the polar regions, like Alaska, Canada, or Scandinavia. But when the sun releases a burst of energy, known as a coronal mass ejection, those charged particles travel quickly toward Earth, intensifying the auroral activity. When this happens, regions much farther south, such as the northern United States, have a chance to see the glow. According to space weather experts, this latest solar event is expected to make the aurora visible in as many as 21 states tonight. Those include Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and New York, and extending southward into states like Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, and even parts of Colorado. For residents of Colorado, this is an especially exciting opportunity. The state's high altitude and clear mountain skies often provide ideal viewing conditions for celestial events. If clouds cooperate and light pollution remains low, Coloradans could see faint green or reddish hues dancing near the northern horizon. Areas away from city lights, such as Rocky Mountain National Park, the San Luis Valley, or even the plains near Fort Collins and Greeley, could offer stunning views. The best time to watch will be late in the evening, around midnight to the early morning hours, when the sky is darkest and the geomagnetic activity peaks. Experts recommend checking the northern horizon for any movement or glow, as sometimes the lights can start subtly before brightening into more dramatic waves or streaks across the sky. If you're planning to photograph the Northern Lights, remember to use a tripod and set your camera to a long exposure mode. Most smartphone cameras today have night settings that can capture the faint colors if you stay steady. Patience is key, as the lights can appear and fade quickly, then return again minutes later. It's worth noting that space weather forecasting isn't an exact science. The aurora's visibility depends on several factors, including cloud cover, the strength of the geomagnetic storm, and local light conditions. Even if you don't see bright colors, a faint glow may still be visible on camera, especially in long exposure photos. The increasing frequency of such auroras is tied to the current phase of the solar cycle. The sun goes through an 11-year cycle of activity, and right now we're approaching the solar maximum, the period when sunspots and solar flares are at their peak. This means that over the next couple of years, North America could see more frequent aurora events like this one. For those in Colorado, tonight offers a rare and beautiful reminder of how connected we are to space, weather, and the dynamic forces of our sun. Even though the Northern Lights are a common sight near the Arctic, moments like these, when they drift southward, remind us that nature's wonders can appear when we least expect them. If you plan to go out, find a dark, open area away from city lights. Bring warm clothing, as November nights can be chilly. Check space weather apps or aurora forecasts for real-time updates on visibility levels. And most importantly, take a few moments to simply look up and enjoy the view. The Northern Lights have fascinated people for centuries, inspiring myths, legends, and scientific curiosity. In ancient times, some cultures believed the glowing lights were the spirits of ancestors, while others saw them as signs of good fortune or natural magic. Today, we understand the science behind them, yet their beauty continues to captivate our imaginations. Whether you're watching from Colorado, Montana, or anywhere across the northern states, tonight could be one of those unforgettable experiences that connect you with the natural world in a truly spectacular way. So keep your eyes on the northern sky. And if you're lucky, you might just catch the dance of colors that has enchanted humanity for generations. This event is a reminder of how vast and wondrous our universe is. It shows how the activity of the sun, nearly 93 million miles away, can paint our skies in colors no artist could ever truly capture. For many, seeing the northern lights even once is a lifelong dream. And tonight, that dream might just come true. So, to everyone watching the skies in Colorado and beyond, enjoy the show, take a few photos, and share the moment. Nights like these remind us that even in the midst of our busy lives, there's magic above us, waiting to be seen.